Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another story time video. In today's video, I wanted to talk on the time I went to, I went all the way to Seattle. Because I live outside Seattle. It's a little distance, but I went all the way to Seattle to get a pair of BRED 11s. Now, these are the 2019 editions. They're a little, on the smudged up side and things. But yeah, it's like bro, when I tell you guys, like, I was that day, you know what, let me just get straight on into this story time. So, let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory before I get into the BRED 11 story. So, I wasn't always a fan of 11s. I remember when I saw the Concord 11s, and I was like, bro, those look like, this was like when I had originally got into sneakers and stuff, and so I was like, bro, those look like some, bowling shoes. I was like, they don't look like, no basketball shoes and things. Then when I saw the history behind these shoes, and the more and more I looked at them, I was like, fam, these shoes are actually kind of fire and stuff. And so, yeah, my Concord 11s, I've had to retire those shoes from like outside activities because, bro, when I tell you guys, like, I worked a little in those shoes. I had went through rain in those shoes. I went through snow in those shoes. I had they were my walking shoes. I took them shoes on vacation. I literally did everything with my Concord 11s. So anyways, yeah, I loved them. I was honestly, one of my favorite shoes of all time. So, the BRED 11s got announced, and I was like, bro, I gotta get them. I was like, that's a better colorway than the Concord 11s. It's a dark shoe with red on the bottom. You know this because I got these shoes from a reselling store, so there's a little bit of some like sticker that I couldn't get off. But anyways, I was like, nah, fam. I was all like, these shoes, this is my colorway. This is the shoe where I'm like, nah, bro, I got to get these shoes, all right? So anyways, I'm going literally at every sneaker store that I can think of. I went to the two, at the time when there was two sneaker stores, there's this like small mall that I go to, and they had, because sometimes they would come in clutch with some shoes, right? So I went there. They were saying that they were only doing raffles and stuff. So I was all like, dang, man, because I'm like, I don't want to take my chances with no raffle. I'm like, I just want to come up here and just buy the shoes. It's like, you guys can't just set aside like a size 10 or a 10.5 for me. I'm like, I'm saying just something. And so, yeah, the two stores I went to, they said that they was doing raffles. And then I went to the Nike store when it was open in Seattle. And so I was hearing like mixed things there because one person told me that they were doing a first come, first serve thing. Then I talked to another person. They was all like, oh, well, you have to reserve the shoe. Then I was talking to another person. They was like, oh, you got to be a Nike Plus member to, come up here and get the shoes. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my chances, go up to the Nike store. Because I was like, I just know, like, I feel like I have a better chance going there than a Foot Locker or a Champs, where it's like they might not have as many than the Nike store. So, bright and early in the morning, literally like probably 6-7 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, I head to Seattle. Seattle's a distance. It ain't like it's just down the street or anything. No, it's some distance, all right? So anyways, I go there, line's already built up, and I'm like, I might not get, so it wasn't built up that much, but I'm like, I might not get my size. But I'm like, fam, if I gotta get like half a size smaller or a size bigger, whichever, I'm leaving, okay, with $200 and something less in my bank account and a pair of BRED 11s. So, I go all the way up there, I get in the line, literally like cold, bruh, because again, if you guys remember, like, the BRED 11s, these came out during the winter months. So, Seattle, cold out, so yeah, it's not like I'm like in California or Florida where it's like gonna probably be like 80-something degrees. No, it was like, I'm trying to think, I just remember it being cold enough to where I started like shivering because I had, all I just had was a thermal hoodie and things. I thought I was just gonna be a quick walk up there, get a pair, and leave. I didn't realize I was gonna have to be standing in the line and stuff, because every other time when I would go out and get me a pair of shoes, I never had to stand in no like long extended line. And I was like, if I did, it was maybe a few people, and that was it. So anyways, I'm in the line, and then the Nike worker, he comes out, and he was like, all the Nike Plus members stand in this line. Okay, I'm a Nike Plus member, I got an account, so I stood in that line, and I'm like, bruh, I might get these shoes. They just had me go in a separate line. I might get these shoes. So yeah, and then the regular line was just built up. So that's what all right, no, actually they told me that once I had got up front and things. So anyways, so yeah, everybody, they're like walking into the store, getting, their pair, walking out all happy. And I'm like, bro, that's about to be me. I'm about to be this guy. I'm about to be this guy walking out with a pair of BRED 11s, right? So it gets down to me, all right? The guy's all like, oh, can I see your Nike Plus barcode thing? All right, yeah, sure. So I go, hold my phone out and things. He scans it. He scans it again. He's like, did you reserve the shoes? And I was like, nah, bro, I ain't reserved them. But I was like, I'm a Nike Plus member, though. I was like, what, one of you guys says, like, Nike Plus members stand in this line. I didn't realize this was, like, for the Nike Plus, and you had to, nobody didn't say that at the start, right? So anyways, he was all like, yeah, you have to reserve the shoes. Like, sorry, man, I can't do anything. What upset me the most about it was after he told me that, when I turned to like go and just like that walk of shame, like I'm leaving Seattle without a pair of BRED 11s. What really upset me was when I had looked inside the Nike store, they literally had like a small like, like those, like them little, like them, like playhouses that kids used to have, like back like years ago. It was literally that size of just a bunch of BRED 11s. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder how fast could I like, go up to the bank, like withdraw like the amount of money that these shoes would cost and things, like run in there with a ski mask, literally just throw the money at somebody, grab like a pair, at least a pair that I could wear, and just run out of there. I'm like, I'm trying to think, because I possibly could do it, but I'm like, there might be somebody that's faster there than, so I'm like, you know what, forget it. That walk of like just hurt, bro, of that pain, I'm telling you, man, it was something, because I was telling literally everybody, my family, I was telling friends, I was telling coworkers, I'm like, I am coming back with these shoes. When I went back home, I was like, fam, this is literally how a supervillain becomes a supervillain. I'm like, because of stuff like this. And so, yeah, I remember coming back home, and I was just upset, hurt, went to work. I remember my friend, he was saying like, oh, did you get those shoes? And I was like, no. Because I was like, I didn't reserve the shoes and stuff. So he possibly could see that I was hurt. I think everybody could see that I was hurt. But then, luckily, there was a reselling store that had to spend double the amount that they would have cost. Something that I just, really wish I didn't have to do. But I'm all like, fam, this is my advice in the future for, Nike and Air Jordan and, just all those guys. If you're going to release these shoes, don't have it where I got to be a Nike Plus member, reserve the shoes. I got to be of this height. I got to be of this size. I have to live in this state. I have to live in this country. There's all these, like, things that I have to do just to go out and get me a pair of shoes. It's like, fam, if I got the $200 and something plus tax in my pocket and you guys got a size for me, give me the shoes, I'll give you the money, business transaction, we could go on about our business, bro. I'm telling you, man, I was so upset. But no, it was like when I had got these, I was like, fam, I still haven't worn them outside. I've just been wearing them around the house because it's like, this is my favorite shoe, bro. I was like, nah, man, I really had to like get me a pair. And that's the funny thing is that, like, I think if I had like the money, because I was like, fam, I honestly want to get multiple pairs. I was like, if there's any pair of shoes out there that I would get multiple pairs of, it definitely would be BRED 11s. And so I'm just saying, next time they re-release some BRED 11s, I'm hoping they come out with like a colorway where it's like, it is like BRED 11s, but there's like a detail about the shoe that people don't like, so I could just go out and get me that pair too. I know they did come out with those comfort ones. Fam, that's what they should do. They should come out with like a high top, like the ones, the comfort ones, but it's like a high top version of it. If they come out with those, I'm like, yeah, I think I would be okay. But still, I'm like, nah, man, it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta get me multiple pairs. But I'm just saying, they pull that crap again, talking about, oh, you gotta reserve the shoes. Now, I'm literally gonna become a supervillain. All right, so I'm saying y'all gonna have to contact the Avengers, do something, because I'm hacking all TV stations, and I'm telling people I'm not gonna stop until I get my BRED 11s. All right, I'm joking, TikTok. All right, because I don't want TikTok to see this, and then they're all like, oh no, we gotta shut this man down. So, but anyways, and that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this story time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and follow if you are new to my account. Thank you guys, and peace.